Good morning, guys. So today we woke up and apparently, I don't know if you guys knew this, Hurricane Irma, there's another hurricane brewing in the ocean, and it looks like it's coming for Florida. I'm nervous because I'm always nervous. I don't like hurricanes, obviously, nobody does. But at the same time, I'm also optimistic because hurricanes are always come to Florida and then they always spin off. So I'm hoping, huh? Yeah, I know.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm really kind of nervous about this one. Legitimately nervous. My mom told me that Publix was so insane today, and there's no water left. People are taking, like, they're getting baby formula, they're getting canned foods, all the batteries are gone. She's gone to Walmart, water's all gone there too. Like 4 or 5 sandbag locations set up around St. Pete today.
But luckily, I think our house is probably 15 to 20 feet above sea level. So I'm hoping, the other house, unfortunately, I don't think is.
Your house is not even gonna get touched in Sarasota.
You don't think Sarasota's gonna get touched?
No? Our evacuation plan should be Sarasota.
Really?
Yeah. They think it's gonna hit St. Pete. Like tomorrow, if it changes, we have to leave tomorrow and go to the Sarasota. I mean, I'm being very, very serious, which is scary.
This is a good way to wake up, that's for sure.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna go prep today.
Oh, also, I don't know if you can hear this. Right here. Let's see if I can get it. You may have been hearing it as I was just talking. But this is the brand new We the King song I was telling you guys that we've never released or anything. I had links down there in the description. It's called Planes, Trains, and Cars. I've been so excited to release the song. It's just been sitting on my computer and I wanted to tell you guys so much. But finally, it's out, and I'll put a link in the description. Go get it. It's called Planes, Trains, and Cars. And I feel like a lot of you guys, especially a lot of you old school We the Kings fans, are gonna really freaking love it. There's positive, and then there's kind of potentially scary this morning. So, good morning. This is what I was kind of talking about, and if you look very carefully, that is St. Pete, the little bottle opener. Yeah. Well, Sarasota's in there though.
Yeah, it is, but flood-wise, they don't know, and...
Well, Sarasota's right on the water, that's the only problem.
It's not on the water.
The pond.
I think you're gonna be fine.
I don't know. But this is what we're kind of talking about.
This is when we need our RV trip.
Yeah, this is when we need the RV for sure.
I don't know about you, but I feel like this is the first time we really have had to prepare for a hurricane in Florida, because we do brush it off because it happens, or you get the threats.
Well, what was the one that hit Naples? That was the closest. I was still living in Sarasota. That was the closest I think.
Yeah.
Hurricane Andrew, actually. That's the one I was, actually my first birthday, I think. No, not my first birthday, but.
There was something when I was in, I feel like it was like.
There was one in 2nd grade. I remember 1992.
We got lucky enough where, like, the governor really put it out a state of emergency ahead of time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like a bunch of ants just running around with shopping carts trying to fill up everything. Actually, ants is probably the best comparison because everyone's got food and stuff, and they're like scurrying into their cars. Things are getting real. Jeez. My bike's cooler than all these bikes.
Yeah,
do we need bean bags?
Not that I know of.
What kind of batteries?
But I was like, you know what I thought about?
Beer? You need some beer? Get lots and lots of beer. It's got water in it. I'm serious, actually.
Get out of here.
I guess it would dehydrate you too at the same time. But right now, it's the only thing that has water in it. Oh wait, watermelon. It literally has water in the name.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. Water crescents. Anything else has water in it? You know, I wasn't really worried, and now I'm like here, and now I'm a little nervous.
No, right?
Like you just see everyone just piling things up. See, this is the thing that's all they have is junk food.
Well, that's why I'm looking at other stuff that's not as bad.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of batteries the the flashlight are. You want a big tub of mayonnaise?
You know what I always wonder is, like, what do you think people consider to be their non-perishable? Like, they're non-perishable items, or items that they can't live without.
So I think Allie and I went a little overboard. Our first cart full was like $500 and something. So we got rid of some of the excess
like
huge
little
things.
That we're like, maybe we don't need.
Like a big giant tub of animal crackers. And
that was you.
That was me.
But we did get like, I feel
duct tape, tarps, Gatorade, containers. Those things I think is what we needed here. That's for sure. It felt real in there. Everyone was just cutthroat. People were trying to take everyone else's stuff. Okay, so that was a weird experience. We're just trying to get everything in. Apparently there's people over here like checking everyone's windshields, being like, oh, did you know you have so-and-so, so-and-so, we can get your windshield free in Florida? They're selling windshields right now. That's how freaked out everyone is.
I know it's their job. Like, I know
yeah, but this is not the right time or place. People are freaking out big time now. So they've been sold out of candles pretty much everywhere. So Allie had the idea of going to TJ Maxx.
My favorite place.
Yeah, and they have a bunch of them. And the cool thing is too, they're gonna smell nice. They're not just gonna smell like nothing. So at least we'll have like cookie butter going around the house. So a nice little visual. Hurricane is right here. This tiny little peninsula is Florida. I feel bad about Cuba and the Bahamas and all that stuff. They're gonna just get dwarfed. And Haiti especially too. Haiti always seems to get the like worst the worst end of the stick, I think. The short end of the stick. That kid's screaming like crazy. Look who was hitchhiking on the side of the road. Don't look at me. Diesel, don't look at me. Good boy. Oh, bad boy. This is where you start freaking out. I've been obsessed with this song. I'm so excited that this song is finally out. I just feel like this is a song that is just like, you know, a lot of people, you know, may have like, you know, grown up and stopped listening to We the Kings. It's just simply the same way, like, you know, some people started watching, you know, CTFXC like 10 years ago, and everyone's grown up. But I feel like when I listen to this song, it just gets me so pumped up again. Like, don't get me wrong, I love all our other songs. I have some of my favorite all-time songs, but this one, I just cannot wait to play live. All I gotta say is memorize the lyrics, because this is a song we're definitely gonna be playing live. So I'll just start memorizing now.
It's possessed.
My mom's phone is possessed right now. I've never seen this happen. I'm not doing anything right now.
Everybody thought I was crazy.
I honestly thought you were nuts.
I am nuts, but, you know.
I'm not even, it's changing the time?
That's creepy to me. That's oh my god, look at you changing the time.
Okay, I'm weirded out now.
I totally.
It's like, does this ghost want to wake up at 7 or 7:45 or 7:50? They have to have somebody directing people getting in there. The line's all the way out there. This is incredible.
This is kind of weird because we're so used to being so laid back about it.
Like hurricane parties.
But now everyone's legitimately freaking out, and we just looked on the news and it said that it has turned into a Category 5 hurricane, and that they're measuring it on, what is it, seismometers, by seismometers or something, which is like an earthquake rating system.
Seismograph.
No,
Is that the seismograph is what measures
they're
it.
saying that it's measuring on there like so many seismometers or whatever.
I know it's 185 miles an hour right now.
But we're like kind of in this limbo stage. Now it's like nice and beautiful. If we were talking to his mom about it and my family and Melissa and everybody, like, should we pack everything up and start driving north?
Yeah, because I talked to my dad.
By tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. Because I already talked to my dad, and his house is kind of like lower. He's actually on his way driving to Buffalo, which I told him, I was like, Dad, you don't have to go all the way to Buffalo. But he's just gonna go up there because of his family and everything. My dad's booking it to Buffalo, New York. Our house is like, it's pretty high above sea level. Actually, remind me when I get home. You can't remind me. I gotta remind myself to check and see how high above sea level it actually is. And then, you know, that's a positive thing because you don't want to be lower.
It's not, I'm worried about the water, please don't get me wrong, because we are literally on an island.
A peninsula, kind of.
Peninsula,
yeah.
Whatever. Surrounded by water, you know, and I'm like scared about the water just because of how bad Houston was affected. I'm really nervous about the wind.
It's like a party at the playground. It's gonna be interesting.
I don't know where to get the bottle.
So we got here a little bit late, but apparently this was about 5 feet tall worth of sand, and now people are just scrambling to get what they can.
This is nuts. Okay, now everything is kind of like hitting me a little bit more. Because okay, in the years, my adult years I should say, I've never seen this.
And apparently there's like a couple other locations, and at those locations people have been waiting for hours on end, and they said there's not any work, that we need to come back in the morning. So we'll be here tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
We're coming that early.
We get sand. It's really kind of funny because when we first got here, I was like, oh, okay, so people are just digging in the parking lot, like just taking the sand out of the parking lot. But now I realized there was sand at one point here. That's
scary.
pretty crazy.
All right, well, we'll be back at 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Isn't that creepy? That's so creepy to me. This was all once water, various waters. Not just water, but like flavored sugar water too. And there's no bread. See, I don't know if it's just because Allie and I are obsessed with our animals, but one thing people forget is their dogs and their pets and their cats and their goldfish and everything like that. They forget to get extra food. So we just ran into things. I know, watch out for that stationary thing. But yeah, that's just kind of like a tip right there, because a lot of people actually forget about their pets. Not on purpose, but just in the chaos.
Oh yeah.
So I highly recommend that. Look at that. People don't even think about the pita bread and the wraps. They go straight for the old school bread. Who's laughing now? I feel like we're one step ahead right now. Now we gotta get gas. That's one thing, because apparently all the gas is being sent to Miami right now because so many people are actually trying to leave Miami in the southern Florida areas. So all the gas has been diverted to Miami in that area. So we might not have gas. Oh, it's all right. Good thing you got me a brand new bike. Now we're in line for gas. This feels like something I read about like a long time ago with the gas shortage. I think it was in the 70s, the gas crisis. I remember seeing photos of people just lining up for gas. That's what it kind of reminds me of. I don't think they actually have any gas. All right, this is weird. This is weirding me out now. Yep, they don't have gas. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I think we got a lot of things in order for this hurricane if it's going to hit. Tomorrow we're going to figure out what our game plan is, like what we need to do. But today was a good like checklist for a good, I'd say 70 or 80% of the things that we need to get. I'm just gonna get some sleep now because we have to wake up at 7 a.m. to go shovel sand. So that's gonna be fun. Don't forget to subscribe because, you know, next couple days we're gonna explain what's going on and kind of give you guys like an up-to-date, like quicker than the Weather Channel type of thing, or a first person look at what's going on. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.